What's up, family? Welcome to The Conscious Critic, where we take a mindful look at the headlines and dig deeper into what they really mean for our society, our values, and our future. It's your boy, The Conscious Critic. If you've been rocking with me, welcome back. You already know the vibe. If this is your first time tuning in, I appreciate you pulling up. You're in good company. This ain't your average talk show. Nah. Around here, we break things down with intention. No clickbait, no fluff, just real convo about the world we live in, the systems that shape us, and the power we still hold. Stay locked in. Let's challenge the noise, uplift the real, and have a good time doing it. Let's get into it.
Listen, we all know inflation's been a heavy weight on the wallet. Gas prices, groceries, and rent. They're climbing, and it hits us all hard. But here's the raw truth. The Federal Reserve is trying to cool things down with interest rate hikes. That means borrowing money for cars, homes, or business loans gets more expensive. It's the Fed's way of slowing down inflation, but I believe it also slows growth. What does this mean for our communities? Well, it means the hustle has to get smarter. Because we already know times are going to get harder. If you're grinding in small business, it's time to pivot, innovate, and lean in on your network. Those with money to spend support small to mid-sized brands and businesses. Because when we build each other up, we build wealth that lasts. On a brighter note, new data shows some wages are starting to inch up, especially in healthcare and tech. For those of you thinking about upgrading your skills or changing careers, now's that moment. The digital economy is opening doors. And my friend, you just have to walk through. Also, don't be afraid to exercise your vote. Midterms are coming up fast, and politics is buzzing with tensions and hope. Congress control is on the line, and the issues at stake are everything from voting rights to education to criminal justice reform. But here's the thing. It's not just about who's running. It's about you. Your vote is power. The laws around voting are changing in many states. Some claim it's about security. Others see it as a push to suppress the vote. We can't let these things slide. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure your family and friends are registered. And make sure you know your polling places. The midterms aren't just for politics. They're our future. And us Americans can't sit on the sidelines this time. Regarding voting, I think most can agree social justice is still front and center. The calls for police reform and equity are louder than ever. New bills are being debated in Congress, aiming for accountability and community-based policing. The laws on paper don't change life on the streets without community involvement and action. The power is in our hands through organizing, voting, and holding leaders accountable. Community groups are doing heavy lifting, pushing for change where it matters the most. We've got to stay involved, stay vocal, and stay committed to justice that lasts. Utilize our vote to restore and rebuild. Cities across the country are investing in urban renewal, better housing, parks, and services. And guess what? That's a great thing. But if gentrification pushes longtime residents out, some may say, what's the point? Well, the point is growth that respects our roots. Community-driven planning and inclusive policies can make neighborhoods vibrant and affordable. If you want to see progress and change coming to your block, get involved. Your voice shapes your future. Voting is integral to progress, and we can't talk about progress without talking about mental health. Because real strength is about mind as much as body. The past few years exposed how vital mental wellness is. Stress, anxiety, depression, these ain't weaknesses. They're part of the human experience. especially in our communities dealing with systemic pressures. Yes, more resources are available, but the first step is talking about it openly. Checking your friends and family. Prioritize your self-care. Break the silence. Real wellness means healing, and healing means power. Remember these words. Knowledge without action is just noise.
Message.
Stay informed. Embrace thrifty money management techniques. Embrace your right to vote. Support local businesses. Take care of your mind and body. And never forget the power of community.
All right, that's a wrap for today's episode of The Conscious Critic. Appreciate you for riding with me. Your time and energy means everything. If today's conversation sparked a thought, challenged your views, or just gave you something real to sit with, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment, and share it with somebody who needs to hear it. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss when we break it all down again. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, and above all, stay conscious. Peace.